Have you ever thought about starting your own podcast? When I was trying to get to this podcast off the ground, I had so many questions. How do I record an episode? Where do I find my background music? How do I get my show on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and all the other places people like to listen? Where do I find the advertisers? The answer to every one of these questions is really simple. Anchor. Anchor is a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing and monetizing your podcast. And best of all, it's 100% free and 100% ridiculously easy to use. So, if you want to start a podcast, go to anchor.fm/start to join me and the diverse community of podcasters already using Anchor. That's anchor.fm/start. I can't wait to hear your podcast. Well, it's because we are closing in to election endgame. However, with one debate being canceled and the other debate still going to go ahead as planned, and of course the rally still going, there will be this advertisement related to politics right before we get to the sketch all about the foreshadow of the politics, like including including who's the next president of the United States, however. And we're just saying, of course, it's just how it is. So, that's what I'm trying to say, of course, is why not, go ahead and with this, and it is sketch, however, it's about Corruption, the independent presidential nominee, is running against President Trump, and Democratic nominee for President Joe Biden. Yep. Although he has no VP, however, but this is a foreshadow of Election Day. So we're going to include... Alright, enjoy the sketch.
Voting isn't just going to the polls on Election Day anymore. Options like early voting, mail-in voting, and ballot drop boxes are available to more votes and are growing in popularity. How to vote? A tool created by democracy.works breaks down the options to your state offers of casting ballots, empowering you to decide when and where to vote. Democracy works best when we all vote, but misinformation and confusion about election procedures have resulted in low voter turnout. How to vote? A tool created by democracy.works. It takes the guesswork out of the voter process. How to vote is easy to use and helps folks from all over the country overcoming the many process barriers to voting. Democracy.works is committed to helping you vote no matter what. Their tools on how to vote is just do that. And here are the examples of the action. Sign up for election reminders. See what's on your ballots. Step-by-step assistance requesting your mail ballots. Explore your options for returning your mail ballots. Check your voter registration status. Find your polling state. and make sure to have an appropriate ID. Decide when and where you'll vote this year on howto.vote. Hello, I'm Coyote Blizzard, and we're taking the votes of the. We're reading the votes for the election. However, between the three different parties, corruption of the Independent Party, Joe Biden, the nominee of the Democratic Party, and of course the president himself of the Republican Party, Donald John Trump. And of course, we are reading this, however, is just with corruption as he's taking over he's taking the lead for, of course, the presidential debates, you know. But as Trump is slipping, but Biden ain't no cakewalk either. And corruption already has won the toss-ups of Texas, North Carolina, South Carolina, and of course, the leaning states also. Corruption has won those. So as for President Trump, however, he did have a chance in, of course, the solid Republican states. But Biden has got the wins of the solid Democratic states, but both men have lost to corruption, however, with, of course, with over 270 votes. So, unfortunately for President Trump, he will have to surrender the transfer of power to Sean, however, who is now named President of the United States. And as for Joe Biden, however, he will be retiring he concedes, and will announce retirement from politics to spend time with his son. And of course, his wife and kids. But however, no cakewalk. But the president, however, will be facing the consequences of his leadership, his tax evasion, and lots of cases. And now, here's the new president, Corruption, with his speech. Hello, my fellow Americans. Is there anyone out there who still doubts that this, of course, an independent would never become president? Well, like I say, in Corruption, however, even though his name may be like a pun of corruption, but that ain't that say he may be corruption, but he ain't no corruption. I say he's gonna do fine as the president of the United States. This is totally unfair. This is why I don't always get it. I mean, I went through the impeachment hoax. I went through everything. And of course, I do not concede. I'm a better president than corruption over here. And of course, I help the American people. Security. Can we get this former president of the United States escorted back to the White House? Please. Yeah, like I say, Mr. President, you can't just keep saying that, Mr. President. You do not interrupt the concede. The acceptance of the President of the United States. Joe Biden is conceding, but like I say, nothing personal, Mr. President. It's just, it's just only, it's only an election. But I mean, sure, I'm going to be investigating Joe Biden soon, but you're already in hot water, Mr. President. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. And of course, that's what I'm saying, of course, is nothing personal. It's just, I'll be waiting for you to surrender the seat now very soon, but now. So everyone, just want to say thank you for the votes. I'm gonna make sure to make America responsible, and I will take responsibility for in case if there's another epidemic or another pandemic going on. I will take full responsibility of it, and I'll make sure to give the American people what they want. Thank you, and may God bless America. All right, then. That was the president-elect, Karrup Sean, has won. And of course, we're going to go to his inauguration around January with his very important detail. Ladies and gentlemen, your 46th President of the United States, Karrup Sean. Can someone give me a Bible so I can do that swearing in? I know one of the senators will help me, but I don't think I need their help. Well, Karrup Sean, President Karrup Sean, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute the office of the have faithfully executive the office of the President of the United States, and will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States, so help me God. All right, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Americans, my name is Karrup Sean, and I am your President of the United States, even though even though this is going to be my first job as your president of the United States, and I'm going to make some promise. I'm going to make promises to keep you guys in check. Although we got President Trump, who we're going to send him off in a cannon to federal prison. Well, we already got Joe Biden in the bus for that, as he'll make his way answer for his son at Burisma. And see if it's true, but the administration will be questioned for their leadership, for the president's leadership. And like I say, nothing personal with the president. It's just, business. So, yeah, that's fire that cannon. There we go. It's just like I say, that we, of course, are going to be the president. Through my job as president, I will take responsibility if there's a next epidemic, or when the plan goes wrong to rescue a hostage in a situation. So I'm just going to go ahead and say that we, as a nation, I will take responsibility. And second of all, we're going to make sure that I do my job as president, and of course, not trying to be the next Abraham Lincoln or Franklin D. Roosevelt, who were pretty more popular Democrats and of course, Republican at that time, or be the party of George Washington. I was going to make sure everyone just respond equally, and of course, no one can, of course, be harmed, as I am the president of an independent party. And I will, of course, make my job easy. Well, not too easy. Make sure this job will be hard, maybe hard, but I am going to get through it. Wait, what? So, the president, didn't make it in the cell? So, where's he? Wait, me? What is it? Oh. Oh, Mr. President. Oh, I am so sorry. Are you okay, man? I mean, that is some nasty fall that you had, or should I say, collision you have with the former president of the United States. Well, bone spurs are. Well, thankfully, if it wasn't for his bone spurs, we would have been, you would have been dead. But hey. At least both survived. At least both you and the former president survived. Do you have any words? Yep. I do have any words? Yes, I do. This is my best inauguration ever. Even though I'm injured, I'll get back. I'll get to work as soon as my bones healed up. Ow! 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 Oh, holy moly. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this political sketch I have done. So, yeah, I am not for either presidents. Like I say, I'm not for either man, Biden or Trump. And this is not a bias. This is not me being biased about Trump. This is a sketch, a foreshadow of the election, and of course, we're both bad, are complete butt of everyone's jokes. And that's what I'm saying, of course, that this is, of course, where both Biden and Trump are, of course, being butt of everyone's jokes, including mine. But, however, I will say that we will go, of course, to our heights. So yeah, make sure to go out to vote for Trump or vote for Biden. But the corruption is one of the characters I've created for this sketch. And of course, we are going to win. You know? But like I say, but again, corruption is a character I just made. And thank you guys for tuning in. And I will see you guys next time. And with normal things about geek stuff. Like anime, DC, Marvel, and Star Wars.